When building customizations for SitecoreAI, we want to ensure that those feel fully native to the platform, both in terms of design and developer experience. In previous videos, we registered our first custom app and downloaded the starter kit. In this video, we'll start with the Blok Design System and the Blok MCP, which ensure that the UI you build follows SitecoreAI design standards, especially when working with AI tools. In the second part, we'll look at the Documentation MCP, which gives your AI direct access to Sitecore documentation, making it much easier to build platform-specific functionality. Let's get started. Extensibility in SitecoreAI is not just about adding functionality, it's also about integrating seamlessly into the existing experience. That's where Blok comes in. Blok is the design system for SitecoreAI. It provides a consistent UI framework and style guide so that anything you build looks and feels like a native part of the platform. The key idea here is you don't design your own UI from scratch. You reuse what Sitecore already defined. This ensures consistency, usability, and a better experience for users. All of these UI elements are available through the Blok Registry. The registry contains ready-to-use components like buttons, icons, charts, and other UI building blocks. Instead of creating your own components, you simply pull them from the registry. This keeps your app aligned with the platform and significantly speeds up development. When working with AI-assisted development, there's an additional challenge. Without guidance, AI tools tend to generate UI components that don't match your platform or come up with their own designs. This is where the Blok MCP server comes in. The Blok MCP connects your AI tooling to the Blok Design System. So instead of generating arbitrary UI, your AI pulls real, supported components, ensuring everything stays consistent with SitecoreAI. Let's see how to configure that in practice. I start by opening the Blok website at blok.sitecore.com. Under Resources, I can find the MCP section. In the Quick Start Guide, I get commands to configure the MCP for different IDEs, for example Claude Code, Cursor, VS Code or Codex. I'm using VS Code, so I copy the corresponding command and run it in the terminal. Once I run the command, you can see that a new file is created in my project inside the .vscode folder. This file is called mcp.json and contains the MCP configuration for the Blok MCP. And that's already it. The MCP is now configured. From this point on, when I use AI to generate code, it will pull components directly from the Blok registry instead of inventing them. The next piece of tooling is the Documentation MCP. When building extensions or also head applications for SitecoreAI, one of the biggest challenges for AI is using the platform-specific APIs and patterns correctly. The Documentation MCP solves that by giving your AI direct access to Sitecore documentation. This means your AI suggestions are no longer based on generic knowledge, but on official Sitecore documentation. And that significantly improves the quality and accuracy of what you generate. Let's configure that as well. Therefore, I go to the Sitecore documentation website at doc.sitecore.com. Next to the search field, there's an Ask AI button. I click that. In the chat window, you find a drop-down in the top right corner called Use MCP. From there, I can add the MCP server to my IDE. I choose Add to VS Code. Now I'm prompted to open VS Code and I can decide whether to install this for my workspace or globally. I install it for this workspace. Behind the scenes, the MCP is handled through Kappa AI. I'm asked to sign in with my Google account to prove that I'm human. I complete the verification process and once that's done, I return to VS Code. Now if I look at the mcp.json file again, you can see that it has been extended with the configuration for the Documentation MCP. So now both MCPs are configured and I'm ready to start implementing. To summarize, there are three key things to take away from this video. First, Blok is the design system for SitecoreAI and it ensures your extensions look and feel native to the platform. Second, The Blok MCP connects your AI tooling to the Blok Registry, so UI components are not registered randomly, but based on real supported building blocks. And third, the Documentation MCP gives your AI direct access to the Sitecore documentation, which significantly improves the accuracy of platform-specific implementations. With these tools in place, you're fully set up to start building your own extension. To get to know more about implementing apps, please check out the videos created by Rob Earlham, where he shows how to build an icon picker as a custom field for Page Builder and a Google Analytics integration. Both apps are available open source as well. Now, start building customizations and marketplace apps for SitecoreAI.